Hello, thanks for joining me for another shave. You can see by the thumbnail today, I've got out that Gillette new short comb I picked up there. Now, if you were active on Badger and Blade, you guys know I've been testing the Ender's razors, and I have some adapters made for that. That's going to be a long video because there's a lot to go over with that. So I'm going to take care of this short comb first. And I actually have both. I've got the long comb and the short comb. Which one do I like? Well, we're about to find out. Now, this one's a later one. There's different cap variations with these. I will link some of the stuff down below if you're trying to date an earlier one or a later one. There's no date codes with this, but you can put them in different eras. And, you've got your ball end handle. You got your bar handle. I polished this one because it was green, and I see a lot of misinformation with the cap on this. This is not copper. This is red brass. It looks like copper, but it's brass. Gillette used brass on these, and they were gold-plated. So I've got a Russian Gillette Platinum loaded up in this. Nice blade. I know how it works. Yeah, so I've got that loaded up in it. For a brush today, I've got my Yaqi 22 millimeter defect, as they used to call them, but they're not. That's just how they marketed them. Soap today, I got Ogallala Bay Rum and Vanilla. I melted it down into this container. They sell these at Dollar General. And the aftershave, I'm going to use the Ogallala Bay Rum and Vanilla. So, all right, let's get on with the shave. It's a little warm today. Yep. I hit the antique shops. Nothing new. Nothing at all except some blades. And they were old blades. Nothing you could shave with. Yeah. I'm just going to use it like a shave puck. And this is a glycerin base. It's good. Some people, this irritates their skin. The first time I shaved with it, it kind of did. And I might get a little bit here. Let's see. It's been a while since I've shaved with this stuff. I've also been shaving with some of them the techs I picked up. I'm getting ready for the 3D printing stuff. And in fact, I think I've been bitten by the 3D printing bug. I want to pick up a 3D printer and start printing some razors. I was looking at a bunch of designs from Roger Quinto there. And he's awesome. You should see some of his stuff. And if you want to see some of his razors, go check out Jim Rowe. I'll link him down below. That's JR. He's got some of the SE stuff. And he has a Roger. He designed a AC. It looks like a Gem Micromatic Flying Wing. And it's for the Artist Club's blade, and I'd love to get my hands on one of them. That's my perfect AC razor right there. I was looking for the King Cobra. I know some of you have recommended the Hawk. I just don't like how wide it is, Why does it have to be that wide, So I'm going to look into 3D printing. Yeah. There's so many different razors out there. I've noticed there's DE, SE, blade holders, cases. There's a case for the Henson he designed. This stuff's good. It lathers pretty well. Is it my favorite? No, but it works. It's plenty slick and works great. That's all that matters. All right. Let me rinse this off. And let's see how this is going to go. I've got a couple days worth of growth. I'm going to go over some things to look for in these. I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be aggressive because I thought this was going to be like my new Deluxe. And it's not. It's a total opposite. I was afraid of this. I thought, oh boy, my new Deluxe is aggressive. I actually don't like it. I get it out once in a while for to do a shave for you guys, and that's about it. This, on the other hand, wow. This one might get replated. I like the bar handle better. The other old type I have is the made in England, what's that, raised flat bottom number 77 set. That's a long comb. Some say it's shaves differently. I'll do a comparison at some point. But this, this is reminding me of like a little bit more aggressive tech. Like a Ranger tech in that range. Yeah, I am getting a little tingling on the skin. A lot of people get that with bay rum. I might even separate the Enders video into two parts. One talking about the razor and the other one the shave. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this on the first pass. What do I do around the mouth there? This stuff lathers good. Plenty of slick. I'm going to go for the second pass, but I want to get good around the mouth. Oh, might have to shorten my sideburns. I went a little too high. It's alright, I'm going to shave my head anyway, so. I've just been keeping it low with them clippers, and that's it. I haven't been shaving my head. Let's see. Yeah, I got to go a little. What did I get? Yeah, I did. I got myself. Must have had a pimple or something there. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. Now, that's this example. Before this, I went and, doing the video here, I went and watched John's Stubble Meat Steel's shave with it. Oh yeah, some of you emailed me asking about the 1880 prototype. I don't have a price yet on that. I gotta consult with some people that know something about them. There's only 3, and I've got one, so. I'd like to get into some later Campy Brothers razors. I've enjoyed it, but I'm not a collector. I'm a shaver. I'm a shaver collector. I buy razors that are old to shave with, and something like that. I get it out once in a while for you guys, and that's about it, which is fine. But I'd rather get some, take the funds from that and get into some other stuff. Finish with the lather catchers. You know, look for some different ones. And then get into some modern stuff, razor-wise, D and SE. I mean, I've got like 70 plus razors to get rid of. A lot of gem stuff. It's just overwhelming to list the stuff. It really is. That's why I say don't buy razors to sell. Buy to what you want, and that's that. Because, yeah, it's not easy with that. And then the shipping and all that. When I do get it all sorted, I'll mention something in the shave video, and I'll link to my eBay. Because I have sold some things on eBay, mostly watches. Because I used to be big into mechanical watches, and I really not anymore. I'm more into quartz stuff. Now, talking about the Gillette Platinum, the new ones from China, they're not good. I haven't tried them, and I'm still going to say they're not good because I've seen some really good reviews from Tobin. I mentioned him with the text, and I trust him with that. And what he had with that is what happened with me with the King C Gillette blades. Because I had a tuck from when they were Russian, and you guys see my video with the Chinese ones. Like I said, 1 or 2 good shaves, and then fell right off. Now I'm liking this. This was a no-brainer to pick up, especially for $7. All right, that's right there, against the grain. How am I doing here? Oh, stop it there. That's like a 9.8 out of 10. I always have a spot right here and right there where I can never get clean unless it's hyper aggressive, and at that point I've got serious irritation. So, all right, I'll rinse off, and wow, I'm really liking that short comb. That one's probably going to be replaced. It has no bent teeth, which is one of the things you want to look for with any old type news. You don't want bent teeth. Because if you try to bend them, there's people that have been successful in rebending them back. But remember, it's brass. With copper, brass work hardens as and you can snap a tooth. So just try to get some in the best condition. All right. Bay rum and vanilla. Now, I don't remember which viewer told me about it, but if you put a couple of drops of cold water with the aftershave, it will dumb down the bite with the bay rum. And so that's what I'm going to do, because I do have a little bit of tingling going on the face. So I'll get some cold water. A couple of drops of cold water. And let's see how that is. Oh, that's perfect. Whew, still got a bite to it. Wow. Yeah, it's been a while for that. Whew, that's burning like nobody's business. Whew, wow. I'm not sensitive or nothing normally, but wow. But this is getting towards the bottom there. There's only, there's maybe about like that much in there. So I don't know if it's evaporating or whatnot. Shouldn't I have got the cap closed? But wow, that's got some burn to it. So things to look out for. I mentioned the bent teeth. If you do find one with the old style handle, remember these crack easy. I've seen some people say the bar handles can crack. I don't know. I've never encountered it. So plate loss, you can polish them if you want, and you can have them replated. But yeah, I really like the short comb, and I actually prefer the short comb a little more than to the long comb. As you can see with the caps, I don't know if it's focused. So let me see. Yeah, it's focused, and you can see these caps look different. This has the older style. This has like the Gen 1 style cap. You see the gap there with the corners. They later went to a more flush fitting cap. I guess they shaved different. I don't know. I'll put the Badger and Blade link down below. You guys can, do your research with that. So, no, nice shave. I got one little thing there that I took off, but pretty much BBS. So, I will have that shave up with the enders next week sometime. And, yeah, I'll do 2 parts. I'll have explain everything, then we'll have a shave. So, hope you guys have a great weekend and week till I see you next. Comments and questions down below. I do appreciate you. You guys take care out there, and happy shaves.